A city investigation of an alleged cover-up by Asheville Police Chief William Anderson relating to his son's car crash finds the chief did nothing wrong. News 13's Frank Fraboni joins us. Frank, they found no evidence of coercion or wrongdoing by the chief.
That's right, for the most part. City council members and the city manager are standing by Chief William Anderson, calling the allegations of a cover-up untrue. But city manager Gary Jackson does admit the chief acted inappropriately during the investigation of his son's crash.
I'd like to call the Asheville City Council meeting.
City council members released details of an internal investigation of alleged corruption against Police Chief William Anderson.
There's no finding of coercion in this case.
City manager Gary Jackson says they spent 20 hours interviewing 7 people, including Chief Anderson and Lieutenant Bill Wilke, who's accused the chief of false and misleading statements about his son's March crash. A crash where Chad Anderson is now charged with lying to investigators and obstruction of justice.
We did not have any additional facts, additional evidence to support the allegation of coercion.
People who heard the findings were surprised.
He's taking up for his kid is what it sounds like to me, and you know the consequences, and there you go. I think you should lose his job.
You would hope that they would dissect the facts and get to the bottom of what was going on.
Jackson did, however, admit the chief's order to remove Lieutenant Wilke from an SBI interview, while not a policy violation, was wrong.
It is my conclusion that this conduct, nonetheless, was inappropriate.
Jackson says that has been addressed and got only one question from council members.
Just need to be very clear. Do we still have a chief of police, and is his name Chief Anderson?
That's correct. Chief Anderson is chief of the police department.
Lieutenant Wilke and his attorney disagreed with the findings and questioned the city's motives.
There are other complaints that are out there that we are aware of, and we just kind of question why there was such a rush to do this now.
Mayor Bellamy says this meeting was to restore public confidence in the police department, and Anderson is their man.
I have confidence that Chief William Anderson can lead our department.
Jackson says he's ordered the chief to reassign Captain Stoney Gantz, who was also accused of trying to coerce Lieutenant Wilke and his statements. The city manager has also launched a plan to reduce friction and improve communication within the police department. Chief Anderson declined to make any comment.